Welcome back to another video, you lovely souls. Remain detached. Detach easily like this, lovely souls. And when you do, stay detached though. You feel me? Don't fall back into it. Okay? Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Miss Kelly Travel Spiritually. And to whoever clicked on this video, all of you lovely souls, there are messages here for you. If you don't quite understand the message, just understand it. If it's resonating to you, in time, clarity will come. But you are here for a reason because you didn't click on this video for no reason. Okay? Hey, check this out. Always become aware of your energy. Every day, be mindful of your energy. Get to know your energy. Learn your energy. That's your power. Know your energy, right? Don't let your gas tank run on E. Today's message is about detaching because many of us as humans have been attached to everything, everybody, and all type of stuff in our life that when it's time to let go, we like, oh no, we don't want to let go. And a lot of times we don't understand why we should let go, even if we are suffering. A message coming through is, it's not that when you got to let go of people that you love. And you could take this into, I'm hearing substance or situation, any circumstance, you can take this in how it resonates. Letting go of people, of things that you love doesn't, like, I'm just going to use people for the example because it just makes more sense. Letting go of people that you love doesn't mean that you don't love them anymore. It just means that you no longer want to endure and take the pain that you are experiencing being around these people, being with these people. That's the truth. And that is so deep and real because when being a coach as well, a lot of my clients feel that releasing certain people they love, is it heartless? Is it okay to do that? Is it the right thing to do? It feels right, but it also makes me think that it's wrong. And I always ask them why, and it's because there's a belief there. There are different beliefs that you may carry that cause you to be attached to something. I want to give you some examples of some things in my own life. I've let go of a whole lot of things and people. You letting go, you make space for more. This is a world of giving and receiving, right? And you always got to let go to make space because everything is energy. And if you are trying to, say, manifest something into your life, you're going to have to let go of something. You're going to have to lose the game, right? You're going to have to lose something in your life. And it will present itself to you. If you are unaware of what it is, you can meditate and it'll show you. For me, that's why I experienced it at. Or you can ask. Set intention and connect to your higher self, source, the most high God, the universe, whoever you connect to. Make sure you set your intention. And ask, like, what is it that I need to let go of right now if you don't see it or understand it? In time, that message will come through to you. So know how to receive it. It can come through TV, people. We can be reading a book. You can look up and see a billboard, however. Or it just might come straight to you. You receive that message, it'll come to you. So be waiting for what it is that it's showing you. Or it'll start to show you. It'll show you, and like, all of a sudden, I don't believe in good and bad. I believe in cause and effect, right? So things might start to seem bad that is connected to what you need to let go of in your life. It'll start to play out in your reality, right? In your life, like you'll start to see these things. Like, so for instance, like, I'm going to give you an example. When I was guided to quit smoking marijuana, and I want to say this as well. Marijuana is not bad. It's a plant, right? What's her name? Mary Jane. I can't believe I forgot her name. I used to smoke it for 14 years. Smoked her longer than I've been clean. Been clean almost like going on 3.5 years, right? And I'm grateful, right? Everybody's journey is different. Everybody put things in their body, consume things, and it's different. Okay? It's all different. But this right here is the truth. Yes, marijuana can help you on your spiritual journey, your spiritual awakening. It can definitely help you, right? But the key is to what many people seem to get caught up in, like myself, like I did, was becoming addicted to her. Which means now I need her every day. It's no longer no habit, or it's not no longer something I do seldom, rarely. It now became something I became dependent on. I need it in my life. I need it in my life, right? I need it. I depend on it. I'm attached to it. It stimulates my mind. It helped me get my mind right, right? It also helped me not be able to feel. Kept me numb. And it's a thing why many people That's one reason why many people smoke it. And another reason when it becomes an addiction why many people smoke it is because also people want to escape their reality, which marijuana definitely does that to you. But whenever it was time for me to let go of it, I started meditation in order to access the next level. There was a block, always a block when I'm ready to let go of something. When I was ready to access the next level, the block would occur, and then I would see what it is. So when it became marijuana, I was very sad and upset because I didn't think that I'd have to ever let that go. But I knew that it was only like, it'll help you come out of 3D to 4D. But I knew that if I wanted to experience 5D, that I had to let it go. And if y'all know me and y'all watch me, I'm all about, hey, I'm getting it all. Ain't nothing stopping me. Ain't nothing holding me back. So whatever gotta go. You feel me? Real talk. So at that time, though, it was a challenge for me. So therefore, I saw it and I ignored it. And I was like, I'm not letting this go. And then the next day, I just, as time went on, I processed it. And then it started to manifest into my reality. I was smoking and I started experiencing psychosis. I started tripping. I started thinking people was watching me, coming for me, things I've never experienced in over 14 years. I started to experience because I've been shown I need to let go of this, right? And now it's in my reality because I have not done so. So it's just showing me, hey, this is why. This is why, right? So that's what I mean. It'll show up into your reality of what needs to be let go of. That's why we can't look at things as good and bad. Things are cause and effect, and know that everything is happening for you. You have to be aware of what's going on in your reality, what's going on in your life. Just take a look at everything around you in your reality, and you can see what's really going on. So that's what happened when I had to let go of marijuana. And I want to tell you one thing else. When I had to let go of cigarettes, which I smoked over 14 years, what happened was I always used to have a fear of cancer because many people at the time was getting it, and even some in my family. So I had a fear of getting that because it was something that was spreading very quickly at a point in time in life, right? So, and I always thought like throat, right? And I never knew why I carried that. But when it came time, like I became very highly addicted to cigarettes, right? I didn't want to quit. Why didn't I want to quit? Because I felt that it helped me keep my weight down. I wasn't eating a lot. I felt it kept me calm. Every time, you know what I'm saying? I like to smoke and drink coffee. All these attachments that I had to that cigarette, right? To where I wanted to do it so much so that I would hide and smoke because I knew I was smoking way too much. I would buy more packs and add more cigarettes in it so my fiance wouldn't know how much I was smoking because he didn't get addicted to them. You know what I'm saying? So it got that bad, right? And then one day I walked into the store to buy more. And someone told me, a stranger that I never even known in my own town, right? He said, you smoke those cigarettes? And I said, yeah. He said, well, those cigarettes cause throat cancer. That hit me deep. I knew that if I didn't stop, that what I had a fear of may become my reality. And I'm not living like that, right? So I went and smoked that whole pack, and I never turned back again. And I quit cold turkey. Yes, people, I quit everything cold turkey. Do I recommend? I say do what's best for you. I say do what's best for you and what works for you. And I can continue to go on and on and on about certain things that I've given up. So it will present itself to you. You already kind of know what it is. You know it's not working for you. Rather, the choice is, are you ready to let it go? You know it's time, but you have to see what is the underlying belief up under that. Why are you doing what you are doing? A lot of times in our life, we do things and we don't even know why. We just do it, right? And another one is like relationships. People would ask me, prior to the relationship I am in with my soulmate for 14 years, prior to that, since I was with someone since high school, off and on for like 14 years. People ask me, how did you walk away from that? They would ask me back then. And I would say, I just let go, because how I walked away, I realized that person didn't want the same life that I wanted. The life that they wanted to live was not the life that I had in my heart. So I knew that I was not going to not settle for less. I wasn't going to live a life, I say mediocre come through, a mediocre life, to each his own, but that wasn't for me. I wasn't going to settle for less. That's just not me. So I had to let that person go. Right? And I started looking at the positive and walking away from that relationship. And I noticed the negative of how toxic it was as well. And a lot of times when you have children with somebody, you think that it's best for you to stay, even if it's toxic, when it's not. It's best for you to let that go and walk away, because your kids may not even remember you even being with that person. You know what I'm saying? But at least they'll also, if they do, they'll actually experience, you being happy and not in a toxic relationship. Most people just get comfortable and they just stay because they might have lost themselves and their self-esteem may be low. That person might manipulate them and they feel like they'll never have anybody else. Nobody else ever wants you. Nobody wants you because you have kids. I was told all that, and I ended up being with someone who accepted my kids, who doesn't even have kids or want kids, but accepted my kids. You know what I'm saying? But I was told that nobody was ever gonna want me. You get what I'm saying here? So it's all about the attachments, like how you holding on. What story are you telling yourself? What beliefs are underlying what keeps you attached to whatever it is, even though you are suffering. If you catch yourself gripped onto your family, your blood family, and you know that they don't appreciate you, they may manipulate you, they may walk all over you, you've been getting signs and knowing that you should walk away from them, but you feel like this is heartless because you might have a belief that family, everything. You don't walk away from family. You ride or die for family. Y'all get through everything. Let me tell y'all a little something about family. What I learned about a real family, your chosen family will understand. You see, I feel that, and this will resonate, to take how it resonates, because some people, we all different. We all came here for different missions and incarnated in different families for a reason, right? But the family that I incarnated in with, I was the black sheep, right? So what I learned now where I am is that family is not the way they put on TV on soul food and stuff like that, right? This is not what family really is. I feel, to me, that family is like, we all got a plan. We all got something good within us. We all walk the path, do the right thing, right? What you good at? 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 We all get together. We utilize that. We work together. We don't work against each other. We don't step on each other's toes. We don't manipulate each other. We don't try to control each other. We don't, you know what I'm saying? We don't try to force people to do things just because it works best for the other person, right? We don't do that. That's not right. So if you catch yourself living a life or being around people, it be family, friends, or whoever, that don't respect you, understand you, feel like you can't be yourself, and you losing yourself and you suffering, then you gotta let them go. What is causing you to stay? What are you attached to? How are you attached? What is the underlying beliefs that you've been telling yourself? What is the stories that you have been telling yourself? What habitual thoughts that have been created to beliefs that you have been telling yourself? This is why I always say, lovely souls, to question everything you ever believed, right? You have to reprogram your mind. That other program is outdated. It's not supporting who you are today. It's not a part of who you are today. It's not a part of where you go. And this is one of the biggest things that people struggle with, is attachment to things, because of the belief that they tell themselves, right? You got, like, some people might be attached to sugar, and on the flip side, the doctor might be saying you might be diabetic because you consuming a lot of sugar, right? So that's manifesting into your reality as a dis-ease, right? Because you consuming too much sugar, right? But then you notice that it's not that easy to let go, because sugar is addictive as cocaine. It's just like that, right? So it's not that easy to let go. But look at it like this. It has now manifested into the reality. Not a doctor, disclaimer. And it's not manifested into my body as a dis-ease. Right? And sometimes people be like, well, it's hereditary. Everybody in my family picking it. Well, if you believe that, then that can happen. But you can reverse and get rid of anything. You real talk. People heal every day. I've healed my body, right? So, but you got to ask yourself, what caused a disease of diabetes to manifest into your body, your physical body? What caused that to come? Sugar. Why are you attached to sugar? Find out, what do you believe, or find out what you're doing that caused that to happen into your life. You get what I'm saying? Do you believe that because everybody in my family got it, I'm supposed to have it? Because I had a belief of something like something that, in the form of that manifested into my physical body as a health issue before. And it was because of a belief that I've had that, because my mother had it, I gotta have it. And when I got rid of that belief, I healed that thing. Like, real talk, I no longer believed it. It's just like that. So you can detach easily, find out what and why is causing you to be attached to something or someone. And sometimes we might be attached to people because they feel a void within us. What void is that person feeling inside of you that keeps you attached to them? Find out what that is so you can go in and give that to yourself and cut the cords, right? And let them go and release them, right? So we got to find out What's the underlying belief? What's causing us to hold on so tight to the things that we're holding on to? Yeah, fear is going to be there, but everything that has fear on it is for you. It's love on the other side. It's what you want. Real talk. So I had a video use fear as a roadmap. So I hope that these messages make sense to you and that they were able to help you become detached. And remember, we're students here on earth, lovely souls. So we must stay and remain detached from things and don't let ourselves, the best that we can, not get attached to anything else. Okay? Because you already know what it's like having to let go. I always remind myself what it's like when it's time to let it go. Because you never know who or what you got to let go of. Or you're going to let whatever that is you may be attached to, or whoever that is that you're attached to, hold you back from becoming your greatest version, living your best life, walking your destined path, having everything that you want, which may be some things that could be like addictions and things that are bad habits that you're attached to because you want that. You feel it in your heart. You know it's who you are. But these things that you're attached to is keeping you held back. I'm seeing chains connected to a ball, pulling you back. It's just like those are the things that's holding you back. You got to clear and make up space, right? So these are ways that can easily help you detach easily. Gain the understanding of why you're attached. Understanding gives you power because you understand something, you will let it go. You will let it go. Make the conscious decision to let go of whatever or whoever that needs to be let go of so that you can move forward in your life. And ask yourself again, what story are you telling yourself? What's causing you to hold on so tight? Because letting go is really not that hard. It's just that we tell ourselves something. Well, I eat chocolate cake every day because when my grandma was alive, she baked me a chocolate cake every day just to make me happy. So now I'm eating chocolate cake every day and I'm gaining weight and I'm feeling like, not good and I want to lose weight, but I can't stop eating the chocolate cake. You get what I'm saying? Release all of what you believe in and the story you're telling yourself, and then you let go just like that. It's straight up like that. There's so many different ways that can go at it about this. Like sometimes when you've been homeless or you grew up in a home with not a lot of food or your cabinets was locked or you was limiting food, you grow up thinking that, hey, when I get older, I'm going to have a whole bunch of fruit snacks in my cabinet. My mom won't let me eat one fruit snack after I did dishes, right? So when I get older, I'm going to have boxes, cabinets full of fruit snacks. I'm going to eat them all up. And if you believe that this could be connected to why you might be manifesting, obesity or it's hard for you to lose weight. You get what I'm saying? Like, where I'm going with this, like these are things that we really have to become aware of and make the conscious decisions to let go of what is causing us to suffer. And what is creating insanity in our life because we want something different, right? But we're holding these conflicted thoughts and beliefs inside of our mind. And keeping us attached to things, right? I think I said that right. But anyways, I've done my best to really, really like give you as many scenarios as I possibly can to see how this resonates with each and every one of you. So remain detached as well. Remember, that's the name of the game. You got to remain detached. You got to always keep working on yourself. You feel me? Don't go back to doing things. Do your best, lovely soul. Don't be hard on yourself. I love you and I appreciate you for being here and sharing your valuable time here with me today. I really appreciate you. If you like this video and you found messages here, hit that like button so we can get this message out to more lovely souls like yourself. I greatly appreciate you. And if you keep coming back to the Pure Clarity Mindset channel with Miss Kelly Travel Spiritually and her community and her crew with my family, real talk, because this is exactly what we have here, love and family. Consider tapping into the full awareness, love, and light that we share here each and every day by hitting that subscribe button and that bell, baby, and join the Pure Clarity Mindset family, because on this channel, we're getting our mind right. I'm so grateful for such an awesome, loving community of lovely souls. Real talk. Thank you all who've been rocking here with me, baby, all the way till today. I appreciate you so much, and I love you all. Follow me on Instagram at Miss Kelly Travel Spiritually, baby. Real talk. I love you all, and detaching is a lot easier than what you think. It really is. And these messages here can definitely be beneficial for you here today. Take how it resonates, leave what doesn't. Keep taking care of yourself and ask yourself, are they worth the suffering that I'm experiencing within me? Come back to see me. Peace, love, and light to you.